Disclaimer, this should be done by professionals. It is important to get brake pads from a trusted source. I got mine from Transif. The brand is Safeline. So it is important to get something that is trustworthy and something that will perform the best on your vehicle. So let's start. This video is not sponsored by any brand. The reason for choosing these brake pads is that I tried them and then I noticed that they're better as compared to other brands. Once your tire is removed, you can actually see that that's your brake caliper, but I want to pay particular attention to some bolts here that you should know. The first one that's up there, and then the second one that's down there. So let's change the view so that you can see. That is a 14mm bolt, and then that other is 14mm bolt. If you noticed, we need two spanners, a 17mm and then a 14mm. The 17mm will be holding the bolt that is inner like this, and then the 14mm is the one that you get to 10. Then after removing the bolt using the 14mm whilst holding the 17mm, it then comes off easily, and then the caliper gets to be removed easily. As you can see, that is the piston, which I'll show you how to push later on. Then we remove our brakes and then we replace them with the new one. But remember that you should keep those retro clips on so that you don't get the shaking sound of your brakes. So now after placing the new brakes, you see I'm trying to make sure that the clamps are well secured and the brakes are secured. It's now time to push the piston. Luckily, my spanner can do the job, so I just use both ends and then push, but I can't do it on camera, so I have to put the camera down and then try to push in as much. You hear the sound of air compressing, but actually it's fluid. So after doing that, I put my calipers back. And then if you're having an issue with getting the calipers back to the position, all you have to do is push in that bolt. You have to push it in, so that's what I'm trying to do. And then once you push it in, the brake calipers then go back to the original position. You also have to add grease onto those bolts. So thank you.